Today we're diving into a topic that's critical for anyone chasing their God-given purpose, and that's avoiding burnout. How many of us have felt exhausted, overwhelmed, or like we're running on empty while trying to live out our purpose? The truth is, it's easy to overcommit ourselves in the pursuit of our calling. But without proper rest and replenishment, burnout is just around the corner. Matthew 11 verse 28 offers us this beautiful invitation from Jesus. It says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Jesus isn't calling us to work ourselves into the ground. He's offering us rest. A rest that refreshes both our spirit and body so we can continue our work with renewed strength. Let's start with this frequently asked question of how do I balance rest and purpose-driven action? This is a question I hear a lot, and it's something we all face, especially when we're passionate about what we do. We want to make a difference, pursue our calling, and serve others. But sometimes, in the process, we forget the importance of rest. It's so easy to overcommit ourselves, thinking that if we don't say yes to every opportunity, we're somehow failing or missing out. But when we don't replenish ourselves, we burn out. We end up feeling physically and spiritually exhausted. And that can lead us to a place where we're no longer able to serve effectively. The negative consequence of burnout is huge. Not only does it affect our physical health, but it also takes a toll on our spiritual health. When we're worn out, it's hard to stay connected with God and focused on His purpose for us. We might even begin to question whether what we're doing is worth it or if we're even doing it the right way. Burnout disconnects us from God's flow and can make us feel disconnected from our purpose. So, how do we avoid burnout and find the balance between purpose-driven action and necessary rest? First, rest isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's important to understand that rest is not something we do when we're done with everything. Rest is an integral part of the process. It's not a sign of weakness or failure. It's a sign of wisdom and stewardship over the life that God has entrusted to us. The next step is prioritizing. God didn't call us to do everything. So focus on what He has called you to do in this season. Ask yourself, what tasks align with our calling and His will for your life right now? By focusing on your purpose and eliminating distractions, you'll be able to create space for the rest you need to recharge. Jesus Himself modeled the importance of rest. Even in the midst of His busy ministry, He withdrew to quiet places to pray and rest. Mark 6 verse 31. If Jesus, who had the world to save, took time to rest, how much more do we need to make rest a priority? Taking time to rest helps us refocus, listen to God, and come back stronger for the work ahead. Set boundaries and learn to say no. This is crucial for avoiding burnout. You don't have to say yes to every opportunity or request. Set boundaries that honor your time, energy, and relationship with God. It's okay to say no so that you can say yes to the things that truly matter in your purpose. Also remember to reconnect with God. Burnout often happens when we disconnect from our source. Make time for spiritual replenishment through prayer, worship, and quiet time with God. Jesus promises in Matthew 11 verse 28 that if we come to Him with our burdens, He will give us rest. It's in God's presence that we find the strength to keep going. Are you ready to avoid burnout and have a balanced, purpose-driven life? Well, I've got a mini course that helps you discover and live out your God-given purpose with clarity and confidence. If this sounds like something you'll be interested in, click the button below this page to find out more. Don't let burnout derail you from your calling. Rest is a gift from God, and when we learn to balance action with rest, we can continue to serve with energy, clarity, and passion. Remember, Jesus is there to refresh you and renew your strength. When you take time to rest in His presence, you will be equipped to keep pursuing your purpose with everything you've got. Be blessed, and remember, you're only one revelation away.